Hello everyone, and welcome back to this online digital marketing courses on how to start an online business for free. And we thank you all so much for all your support. We really do appreciate all you viewers and subscribers for keeping up with us thus far. This channel has now reached over 100,000 viewers and over 3,500 subscribers, so if you have not been watching all our previous upload videos, we now giving out a free $300 giveaway on every single videos for everyone who watches our videos all the way through the end. And that giveaway is time limited, so be sure that you do not skip any of the new videos we recently upload, and that you watch it all the way through. Now in this video tutorials, me and the team will be showing you video 1 and video 2 of how you can implement the social media traffic. We ask that you all please do not skip this tutorials, for it is very important that you pay attention. This will help you start making money online immediately without spending or using your own money. So let's see if we can this time get more likes and subscribers to help me and the team stay consistent with this YouTube new uploads every single week algorithms. For it is very important that you don't miss out on any important details to keep you having success with this online digital courses on how to start your online business for free. And so with that being said, let's dive right in. God bless.
Hello and welcome to video number 1. This is the introduction to social media control. So before we get started, I want to give you a quick overview of the video series itself, so you know exactly what to expect, and that way your mind is prepared, and then you'll be able to speed everything up quicker. So this is video number 1. Video number 2 is going to be about creating an attack plan. So really what we're going to do is get down to the heart of understanding, where your business is at, and more importantly, where it needs help in terms of social media management, social media monitoring, and things like that. If you have a better idea or a bird's eye view of your business, and you just take some time to think about it and really look into it, you'll be able to know exactly what tools are going to be helpful for you, what features and options of those tools will actually be beneficial for you. Because for some of you, it might be different. For me, it might be different than you, and so forth. So I really want you to kind of customize this to your own business, because there is no one size fits all. So after we've kind of created an attack plan, and I talked about the 2 phases of monitoring, we'll move on to video number 3, and then we'll talk about how to pinpoint opportunities by using social media. Now, this is really cool because I'm going to show you a specific tool that I use to pinpoint how people feel about a subject matter, a niche, or even a market. And you can kind of gauge the sentiment, which means how people feel about a specific niche. So if you are going into a specific area, for example, within your business, and you want to maybe approach that, before you do that, I want to show you a specific website and a free tool that you can use to kind of gauge, are people really passionate about it? Do they have a negative view of it? Do they have a positive view, or do they have a neutral view? This stuff really is important, especially when you're dealing with social media, because with social media, you're engaging with your customers and prospects, but there's a lot of emotion and relationships that are going on. And knowing where you stand and where the market is and how people feel about the market is definitely crucial, and is actually part of the whole social media management. So basically, I want you to remember that social media management is not just about using a tool to manage your social media. It's about social media monitoring and management, so they go hand in hand. But I'll talk more about that in video number 2. So video number 4 is about how to monitor those opportunities. So once you find those opportunities, you want to monitor them so that you're able to get notified right away when something happens in that specific niche, so that you can take advantage of it, and you could post about it, you could tweet about it, you could Facebook about it, and then get your community growing and engaged. So that's what I'm trying to show you here, is that there are different phases of not just pinpointing opportunities and engaging with people, but also managing. So there's several things going on in the mix. And then of course that brings us to video number 5, which is how to manage your own social media, which I'm going to basically show you at this point how to manage your social media, how to manage your Twitter accounts, your Facebook accounts, and so forth and so forth and so forth. And then we'll look at specific tools, which is actually Hootsuite. And Hootsuite, there is a free level of Hootsuite. There are paid levels of Hootsuite. So you can always start from scratch, and as you do better, then you can begin to invest more money. Video number 6 is social media management in action. And this is going to be about the Hootsuite tool. And I'll show you what it looks like on the inside so that you have a better idea of what it's all about and how it can be beneficial to you and your business. And then of course we have video number 7, which is WordPress to social media automation. I'm going to show you how you can take your WordPress RSS feed and then automate it so that every time you post to your WordPress blog, it automatically posts to Twitter, to Facebook, to other social media sites. And I'll also show you some other options as well, where it allows you to post to Google+, to Pinterest, and more. So, like I said, social media can get out of hand quick, but there are 2 phases of social media management. And I'll discuss that in just a minute. And there are thousands of tools, but you really only need a few powerful ones. In fact, we're using pretty much Social Mention, which is a free tool, Hootsuite, which has a free level, but you can always upgrade, and then of course Google Alerts. Now I'm going to show you how to use these tools in terms and in relation to what we're talking about. So with that said, let's move on to video number 2. Hello and welcome to video number 2. This is called Can't Fix It If You Don't Know It's Broken. And what this is all about is trying to help you create an attack plan so that you know what's working and you know what isn't working in your business in relation to social media. If you know that, then you'll be able to tackle things, you'll be able to solve things, and speed the whole process up. So let's go ahead and jump right in. I would recommend that you pause this video or go grab a pen and a paper or get ready to type some stuff up, because my goal here is really for you to get into the mindset of what's working for me and then how can I fix it. All right, so let's move on. So the question is, what's working for you in terms of social media? So as you know, there are many different aspects of social media. But in terms of social control, what I want you to do is just jot down all of your social media accounts. You know, if you got 100 social media accounts, maybe just jot down the ones that you really use, like the ones that you're always on and you have most of your fans that are engaging with you. If you have other ones, don't worry about it. Don't jot that down. Really what we're trying to figure out is, out of all those ones that you have, which one's working well and which ones are not. If you've tried them and they're not really doing as well for you, jot them down anyways. Then next, I want you to jot down which out of those social media accounts have the most followers and likes. And when I say most followers and likes, I'm talking about natural likes and fans and so forth. I'm not talking about your Facebook fan page where you bought 1,000, fans. I'm talking about regular organic fans that have actually come to your fan page. Then third, I want you to think about, how's your engagement? Engagement meaning, how is your relationship with your subscribers? How are they engaging with you? Are they liking your posts? Are they commenting on your posts? Are they contacting you through messaging on social media? Are they contacting you directly, and so forth? So basically, between your fans and your posts, how are they interacting with those? And you might have to pause this video and go check it out and see how things are going. Of course, with tools and tools set up like Hootsuite, you can actually figure all that data out, which makes your life a lot easier, in my opinion. But if you're not using tools, or if you are using tools, then I'd highly advise you to figure that out, because really you need to know how well people are engaging with you. And then, of course, between you and your fans. Now I want you to think about what's taking the most time. Because obviously, in order to fix it, we need to know what is slowing you down in terms of social media. Maybe the Facebook fan page or Twitter or LinkedIn, certain aspects of it is slowing you down, such as creating posts, posting from your website. Maybe you're posting on your website and you're just grabbing the link and then posting it to Facebook, posting it to Twitter, posting it to LinkedIn. While that may not take a lot of time, it may be taking up to 5 to 10 minutes, which you could easily remove from your time and have that automated. So basically, I want you to think about the tedious, time-consuming stuff that just takes you a lot of time, whereas you could be spending that time on your business, marketing it, or even making more products and so forth. Then, of course, I want you to think about engagement. So obviously, talking with your fans or doing crowd control, or maybe in terms of there might be something controversial going on, or maybe you have a lot of controversial stuff going on. What is taking the most time? And then after that, potential solutions. These may not be all the solutions, but these are some of the solutions. But I want you to think about the tedious, time-consuming stuff like posting to your website, to your Facebook page. All that stuff can actually be automated and sped up by tools. Now, the only thing that can't really be sped up is engagement. You can speed things up in terms of communicating with people, and I'll show you that in just a minute. But of course, that does require a human. You can't really automate that process. But a potential solution is you could also outsource that part to a freelancer. So you could have somebody who comments or likes somebody's comment and so forth. So that way you're always creating that constant engagement. But if you do outsource to a freelancer, you really have to be careful, because over the years, long time ago, I used to have people manage social media, but if you don't really know them well and you don't really trust them, that can be an issue, because if you don't know them well, they could go and do whatever they want or even respond with their own thoughts. So you have to be clear cut and say, okay, no politics, no nothing like that. Just keep to the basics. Otherwise, they might offend your prospects. You lose them, and potentially you lose your marketing money that you've invested and the time that you've invested and so forth. So that definitely helps a lot. You just got to be careful. Now I want to talk about two phases that will go hand in hand in terms of social media management. Now, before you do any management, you kind of need to know what's going on. So like I said, what's taking the most time, or even how well are things doing in terms of people interacting with your posts and stuff like that. So in order to do that, you will need to have tools that can track what is going on. Like what popular post you have, what's the most popular post, what's not the most popular post, when people mention you and stuff like that. So that's why tracking and monitoring chatter is important in terms of your own chatter. Now, monitoring chatter in the social media realm outside of your Facebook fan page or outside of your Twitter account is also important. So basically, what is trending or hot that people are talking about that is related to your niche? And I'll show you what tools that you can use to do this so that you can easily go engage with people right when it's happening. And then of course you need to manage that. You need to manage all that engagement, all that traffic that is coming to your social media accounts. And to do that, and to create some sort of centralized hub so that we were able to speed things up, we obviously need some tools to do that. And I'll show you exactly what tools that I use to handle that.
That's it for now, ladies and gentlemen, and as we promised to give away a $300 bonus below the descriptions of this video, so be sure to check that out and grab your free bonus. Know that me and the team do upload new instruction videos every single week to guide you to your success. And if you're one of those people who does not have the time to watch this playlist segment's free digital course tutorials on how to start an online business for beginners, go ahead and click the links down below in the descriptions or call this number on the next screen to have us do all the work for you to help you buy some time without having to invest your own money. You can reach out to our team at 801-506-6995, and all you need to do is leave a message. Someone in our team will get back to you. Take care, and I will see you in the next video. God bless.